Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. How are you today? Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Brooke, or babysims, whatever you prefer to call me. And if you're not new here, then welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today is Monday, so today is just a regular speed build. Nothing special, no series builds, anything like that, but I actually really love this one. I love the outside. Alright. I absolutely am obsessed with the way the outside turned out. And I figured out the floor plan off camera, which we'll see as the video goes on. But I figured out the floor plan off camera because it took me about 20 minutes in real life. So I didn't want to put you guys through that. And so yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the layout. I think the kitchen's a little weird and the living room's like kind of in a weird spot. But besides that, I like the layout. So it is a little weird, but the outside of this house is so beautiful and I'm obsessed with it. I built this house in Copperdale, which is the world that comes with high school years, if you guys don't know. And this house is not an original idea. I did not freely hand this. I actually seen this picture and it was on Instagram and it was a Bloxburg house. And so I just saved it and I built the Bloxburg house. Because I wanted to, and I'm sorry if I hear me rummaging, I am trying to find a notepad so I can write something down. Okay, so anyway, but yeah, the roofing in this house actually came pretty easy to me as well. Doing the roofing originally came easy to me. It was just when I decided to do that thing where you like make these stairs open down to the first floor, the roof got on my nerves, and we'll see that. And I also changed a little bit, and I actually used a painting that I got off the gallery for the garage door, which I usually don't do, and I also have like a little nook here in the front, which I also usually don't do. So the house is like a first for a lot of things. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about who is living in this house in my mind and what's the story behind this build, all that stuff. So we know I got it from Instagram of a Bloxburg house, which I will explain that in a minute. And but I kind of intended this to be a house that you guys could use when you play with the new pack, which is growing together, which again we will talk about. I have a lot of things on the agenda today, so we can talk about that later. But I intend you guys can possibly use that for this, or for that pack, sorry. I also plan on building a couple things you could use for that pack, kind of like generation/family style homes, even though I already do that. But like, we're coming out with an infant update, so I'm going to be making some houses with nurseries and different things like that. Even though we're getting new stuff for infants, I just feel as though that I want a little bit of a... So, yeah. But, so yeah, I'm going to be building a couple things that are for that pack and different things I think would help you guys. And this one is one of them. This house, in my mind, of course, when you guys download this, you can change all the bedrooms, you can do whatever you want. But when I built this, the bedrooms in mind were a set of parents, like a mom and a dad or whatever, a set of grandparents, two twin boys that are child aged, and then a baby, or what they're going to be called now is newborns. So yeah, so newborns, there's a newborn room, like a nursery. I guess I could have just said nursery, huh? Yeah, that probably would have been better. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try to remember on this little notepad. I wrote down that I wanted to, I put down the timestamp where I want to put a picture of the Bloxburg house. So if it's there, then it's there. But so hopefully I do remember for you guys. If there's a little glitch in the audio that's happening, I am sorry. My mic is being kind of weird lately where it's like louder than I'm talking. Like I'm kind of far away from my mic, but it's like I'm actually pretty far away from my mic and it's picking it up like have my mouth around it. So I mean, yeah, that did not sound good. Anyway, and I also have some background noise that I have to keep cutting the video for, so I apologize if it's a little weird. But I don't even remember what I was talking about. It's been like 5 minutes since I said the last thing that you guys heard. Oh yeah, let's talk about this. I don't know what I was saying, but I'm gonna talk about this now. So something I seen Simlessy do that I really liked was that she takes these things, they're called hermit shutterbox or something like that, and they're from Cottage Living, and she puts them as shutters on a window. And I did that around this whole house with these windows from, I think they're from My Wedding Stories. So I think the house looks really nice. Like, it's like a farm slash, I don't know, but it gives it a nice vibe and I like it. So I did it and I think it looks good. And also this landscaping that I'm doing right now doesn't fully, okay. I was going to explain why, but I mean, you'll see why. There we go. Because that nook right there is supposed to stay there. It's going to be, I was going to make it into like a little bike nook where like there's going to be bikes and different things like that. But then I never ended up doing it because I forgot. So it's there if you guys want to do that. But yeah, so this house is 4 bedrooms and it is 4 bathrooms. The grandparents have a bathroom, the parents have a bathroom, and then there's a bathroom upstairs for the boys or the kids. And then there's a bathroom, like a half bathroom downstairs as well. It also has an office and it has a garage that's like furnished kind of as like a game room. And it also has laundry in the garage, and it has a dining room like in a separate room, and then it has a bar as well. The backyard has a bunch of kids' toys. It also has a garden and like a little place to eat dinner, which I now realize I only put 4 chairs in, and there is 7 people in this house, so you're gonna have to change that depending on who you have living in this house. But besides that, I think that's all about the house. This is kind of me starting the floor plan, and then I give up and I go back to the outside after I put the little garage thing in. I don't even think the garage, well, it stays there, but I don't know if it stays that size. I do change the whole floor plan, so, well, I did off camera like a million times, so yeah. But I think it all worked out in the end. I have hiccups right now that just like started, so I'm sorry. They're not like hiccups, I don't know how to explain it, but either way, I apologize. Yeah, I forget what I was talking about. I've had to do this voiceover a couple times. I don't remember what I said and what I haven't yet. What have I been up to lately? Let's talk about that. Well, in my last video, I explained why I haven't been uploading as much. Like, before Friday, I think I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks, and I explained why. So yeah, my stomach stuff, it seems to be getting a little better with my medication, so that's good to hear. I'm not the one hearing it, I'm not telling it, but you know what I mean. See, notice how I just skipped completely on the floor plan and we jumped right into me decorating the foyer because I was not dealing with that. It was so long, and I'm so sorry that you guys didn't see me do it, but you will see the floor plan. If you guys are kind of confused while I'm building it, you'll see what the floor plan actually looks like at the end of the video in the screenshots. But I put the staircase right in front of the door, and I just kind of split the rooms up as I see fit. So, yeah. My boyfriend texted me. I'm sorry, but I'm very distracted today. Guys, I woke up today. At like 8 in the morning. I've been waking up, as we know, like a common theme on my channel is me talking about my sleep schedule because it's always a surprise. And so before, when I first started my channel, which was in, I think, May or March, I forget, one of the M months, I started it. Then I was sleeping really bad. I was going to bed at like 8 a.m. and then waking up at 4 p.m. And then I got over that and I started having like a normal one, like waking up around 10, 11 a.m. and then going to sleep around like midnight or 1. And then it went back, and then it went back to good, and then it went back to bad. And then recently we had a whole new switch up, which was I was going to bed 6 p.m. and waking up at 1 a.m. for the day. And then going to bed 6 p.m. again. So, yeah. But recently it's actually gone back to normal. I've been going to bed at like 11, 12. And waking up at like 6 to 9 o'clock. It's kind of horrible, to be honest. I don't like the daytime, and you're going to all be like, what the hell, in the comments. But I genuinely don't. Nighttime is like where I feel most at like peace and happy. And daytime is not it for me. And I'm awake about like a lot more of the day than I am at night now, which is upsetting. But yeah. And so I woke up today at 8 a.m. My boyfriend woke me up because he was leaving for work. And I was going to go back to sleep. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm going to sleep when he left. And then I laid back down and I like checked my phone right quick. Like I checked Twitter, and then I was laying down. Then my friend called me. So shout out to her if she's watching. So my friend called me, and I wasn't really going to go back to sleep at that point that she called though, because I've already been on my phone for like an hour, and it was I was losing hope in the whole sleep thing. But, you know, so I talked to my friend, and then I came down here after I got off the phone. And I started recording this, and then halfway through recording this, actually about this time, like I think it was when I'm doing the dining room, not the kitchen, but either way, when I was doing the dining room, my other friend called me, and I talked to her for a bit. So yeah, I was talking to my friends, and also while I was recording this, well, I was talking to my friend when I did the dining room and then some parts of the living room, so it wasn't long. But while building this, I was listening to Taylor Swift's entire discography. I started, like, I just went on her Spotify profile and just clicked shuffle all. And for some reason, when you do that, it only shows you 15 of her songs, which bothered me. So now, as of, like, when I was finishing up the house, doing the bedrooms, I put on, like, the This Is Taylor Swift playlist that Spotify makes, and I was just listening to that. So the last song I was listening to was... I'm not actually sure. I'm going to check. I hope it doesn't play. Okay, it was Hoax. It was Hoax by Taylor Swift. So, you know, I was hoping that was going to be kind of horrible if that just started playing. Well, you know, maybe not, but I didn't want to get copyrighted for one, and you guys might not like her. I don't know why you wouldn't. I love Taylor Swift. She's my favorite music artist, but either way, that's not what we're talking about. What were we talking about? My sleep schedule. Yeah, that's back to normal. And now I actually have no idea what else I was going to say. What's new with me? That's what I was saying. Oh, I've been playing. This is gonna sound really embarrassing. Okay. And I don't want no hate comments. I don't want nobody telling me I'm a child or anything like that. Okay. But recently I've been playing obsessively a lot of Roblox. I'm giving you a moment to laugh at me. Anyway, I have been like kind of obsessed with it lately because I was sick for this long and haven't been recording, and I couldn't even sit at my computer for that much. So I started playing Roblox on my phone. And I found a couple games I'm obsessed with, and I have like a whole storyline for my character and everything. I miss The Sims. Could you guys tell I miss The Sims? Because I can tell. But anyway, so I play Livetopia, which I don't know if you guys know anything about Roblox games, but it's a town and city game, basically Sims, but you're the Sim. You don't get to build your house, you just claim one, and then it's decorated for you. But I've been playing that, and you have a job, and you work, and you get money, and then you visit your friends, and you drive, and you can adopt kids and have kids and different things like that. Anyway, I was playing that. That's like my home city thing. But then I also play another game, which is called Maple Hospital, where you're a doctor or you're a patient, and it's Grey's Anatomy, but a game. And so I've been playing a ton of that lately, too, because I find it fun, because the funny thing is about that game is, even though it's Roblox, it's supposed to be a serious Roblox game. So, like, it has not an age limit, but you don't have to know medical stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but like they take it kind of seriously with, like, you actually have to say kind of the right things and diagnose patients and know what to do to treat them, unless you just want to mess around, which is also fine. But in the server I play in, it's not. So I'm sitting here talking all day like Meredith Grey, like, yep, you seem to have this wrong with you, and we're gonna get you for a CAT scan and MRI. So yeah, it also has voice chat in that game too, which there's only a couple games that have voice chat on Roblox. And that is one of them, I think. I haven't actually played with voice chat because mobile doesn't have it, and I haven't played on my computer in like a year since I built my Bloxburg house when I used to play Bloxburg. So, and that was when Sims was broken one time. I guess Sims is never broken. It was just one of those times where the game updated and every single one of my mods was broken. So I don't play when that happens. I know that everybody else does. Like, they take their mods out and they just play. But I don't want to do that. If I did that, I just simply would not have anything. Like, my Sims would have no personality traits. They'd all be naked. Their house would have no furniture. Like, so that's just not possible for me, really. So I just don't play when the update breaks, and I wait. I've waited for like 2 months before for every single one of my mods to be updated, because I won't even play without one. I don't even care how small it is. Like, I don't even care. I have this mod that's literally a cupcake machine relatable by Ravishing. If that is broken, that's it for me. Because I don't know. I'm so used to playing with all of them that it's like you're taking away a feature for me. So I just don't play. And I'm honestly fine with it, because sometimes I get in these like really obsessive phases with Sims where I play them for like 3 days straight with like an hour of sleep. And that's not good. So when the mods break, sometimes I take a little break and I play other games and different things like that. But before, it was actually really hard because Sims was the only game I had for many, many years. And then recently I've started playing Roblox, and I also have Dreamlight Valley and GTA, which I don't play anymore, but I could. So, you know, there's those too. So when things are broken, I can still do other things that I want to do. And I also have like different Switch games and things I never had before. So at least now I have something to do when Sims does not like to work. My hiccups are back. I'm so sorry. But oh my god, I want to talk for a second about what I'm doing right now, which is making this upright piano. And and I do this in a lot of my builds, so this is not the first time you guys see me do this, but I just need to make it known that in the new Growing Together expansion pack, we are getting an upright piano. I just thought I'd make that known, because I saw that in the trailer, and I cried. Well, okay, I cried from the minute the trailer started. I cried before the trailer started. I cried when the countdown started. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that, let's talk about the expansion pack, because I feel like I haven't touched on that at all in my last video, or obviously this one yet. Let's just start off by saying I have never been more excited in my life for a pack. I was super, super excited for high school years, actually, so maybe I'll take that back. But this one had me literally in a loop. Like, I cried real tears. And I am so excited for this because I don't know if you guys know, because I don't really do a lot of gameplay videos, but I am a family simmer. I have never played with a single sim household besides, okay, I have one time, and it was for one sim week before her boyfriend moved in, and they started a family and stuff. I try to make my sims have like a thriving single life in their young adult years. I can't do it. I just literally can't. I have to have them be dating someone. Like, they always end up marrying whoever they date in high school, and that's a toxic trait of mine because they stay with that person forever. Like, Cassie and Drew, my current household sims, they've been together since they were 16. And then before that was Jay and Adam. They've been together since they were 14. I get used to the Sims, and I just don't want them to break up. So here we are. But I've just never really done that. So this storyline I'm doing right now with Hudson, which I need to do an update video so bad. I kind of changed it up a little bit because Hudson he's gonna have a lot of lovers, and usually what I do, like, the most people I've had for romantic partners was, I'm going back in my brain for this, like years in real life ago, and it was a male sim I had named Gus, and it was Jade's parents. And if you don't know who Jade is Cassie's mom. So Cassie's mom's mom had Cassie's mom's dad. There we go. Lord. So Gus was his name. He had 4 girlfriends in the total of his life, and he did kind of have like young adult years. So, you know, that's probably the most I've ever had a sim date in their lifetime. I usually only have 1 or 2. Like, Cassie has only kissed one other person besides Drew, and she's been with Drew. It's her only ever boyfriend. And Adam, which if we go back a little further, Jade, which is Cassie's parents, Jade and Adam are each other's first boyfriend girlfriends. So I just never do this. And Hudson has already had a girlfriend, and he's kind of woohooing with a girl right now, and he is not going to be for long, because he's kind of in his player era. Because again, I've never done it before, and I kind of want to. So he's gonna in his player era, but I know who he's marrying. So is it really a player era? Because I know who he's ending up with. We all do. Even if you've seen my current household, even one of my current household videos, you know who he's ending up with. But I won't spoil it just in case, and for free promo of my own video. Anywho, we're doing The Office now. I'm doing The Office right now, and let me state an unpopular opinion real quick. I really, really don't like decorating offices. I just don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is. I just feel like I don't know how. They always look fine, but I mean, I just don't like it. I feel like we don't have enough stuff for offices. Like, we have bookshelves and a desk, but that's like the only thing you put in there, and you can put in some little clutter stuff, but that's like it. That's literally like the only thing I could think of to put in there. And then like I always go by like a template of kind of putting in one fun activity, like either a game or like a violin for a kid or an activity table for a kid, and then putting a skill item, whether it be a guitar or an easel or knitting or something like that. So in that one, I put a child's activity table, and we went for guitar this time as my skill of choice. So, and then I turned the garage into kind of like this family, like this looks like every garage I've ever been in. We're past it now, so I guess it's kind of moot, but every garage I've ever been in has like an old leather couch. It has like a game, like a dartboard, or like an old pool table or something. So I always channel that when I do these type of houses. If I had a garage and I could decorate it, like I think in a house I've definitely done it before, where I've decorated it as kind of like a game room or like turned it into something nice. But I didn't do that this time, and I usually don't. But we're moving on now, and we are on to the parents' bedroom. And I thought this bed was really adorable, and I never used the swatch, so we're using it now. And yeah, I actually really like the parents' room. It's very clean, very simple, but I do like it for that. And I always use these folded shirts on parents' dressers, and I don't know why, but I decided this time, I looked at it when I was organizing, and I said, no, it's not happening. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do this. No. So yeah, and I didn't know what else to put here either, so I just put this little gallery wall of paintings. I feel like there's probably like 6 paintings that I use in this game, and that is it. Like, I only use those ones. So I really love doing speed builds, and I really love like talking to you guys like this, but I've realized that every single time I'm doing that, I feel guilty because I feel like I'm rambling on about absolute nonsense. And I talk really fast. So I feel really bad for all of you. And I also just feel like I'm being really obnoxious because I feel like I'm just rambling on about literally nothing for like 30 minutes. And you guys are like, oh my God, shut up. But I'm sorry. I just have a lot to say and then I forget what to say. And I realized I do this rambling thing the other day, which 2 days ago, when I got home from my interview the other day, which went good, I think, by the way. But, yeah, I got home, but before I went to my interview, sorry, me and my parents put my video on in the living room, and I was watching it with them, and I was just thinking, like, wow, does this girl ever shut up? The answer's no, I really don't. But, yeah, another thing I noticed is that the reason why today I'm so far from my mic is that I keep noticing little noises happening, like I'm too close to my mic. So I'm sorry about that, and I forgot to edit it out last time, because usually I just lowered the volume and the, like, I forget the right word, but it's not the volume, but it's like the sound of it, the background sound. I don't know, but I edit it out and I lower it, so that's what I do. And upstairs, another thing I have to complain about this house. I'm not complaining about it. I actually do like it, but one thing I actually didn't love is this hallway. I don't like big hallways like this that have like those big open spaces because I have no idea how to decorate them. What are you supposed to put in a hallway? I literally put like a little sitting area and a desk for like the kids because they don't have one in their room. So, yup, that's it. And I decorated the bathrooms with all the new bathroom clutter stuff, which I really like that the kit, by the way. It's not really a pack, it's a kit, but I really like that. I went in yesterday or the day before, and I went into my current household, Sim's house, and I redecorated their house with the clutter kit stuff because I haven't done that yet. And I also haven't played them in about a week. I've been recording, or I've been watching a show with my parents, or sleeping, or playing Roblox. So yeah, that's been how I've been spending my time. But me and my parents, if you guys are curious, are currently watching Sopranos, or is it The Sopranos? Or, either way, you know what I mean. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it's a show about the mafia, basically. So for all of you episode readers out there, you're gonna like it, probably. I don't know. I wasn't a mafia girl on episode. I read like romance stories, so. But I like the show so far. We're almost on the first season, and that's that. And also, I wanted this. The reason I decided to put grandparents in this house, I want to talk about that for a minute, because the sole and one and only reason I want to put grandparents in this house is because the dentures, the denture cup that came with the bathroom kit. I wanted them in this house, and so they're in the grandparents' bathroom. Although everybody can have dentures. Anybody can have dentures, but I just felt like it would be kind of funny if I put it in there. And I also decided this was supposed to be like a 1-kid type of room, but then I was like, you know what, how can I make more of a space with this? And so I decided, yeah, it's gonna be twin boys. For some reason, I imagine this family to have blonde hair. Like, I don't know why, but I imagine the grandparents be like those really cute elderly people, you know, like the grandma has like big curls and she wears like robes and she knits, and the grandfather like, and she knits and garden, the grandfather like mows the lawn and he has like big glasses and stuff like that. And I imagine the mom and dad to be blonde, or like brown hair and blonde, and the kids to be blonde just like their parent. So I don't know, that's the vision. But I do want to talk about something else, because I actually recently downloaded some mods that I wanted to talk about. They're not okay, they're not ones I can make a review on. I can for sure, but I'm not gonna. One of them is the EA eyelash remover, which I just don't think is big enough to do a review on, because it's quite literally it just removes EA eyelashes, which if you don't know what those are, it's like when you set a preset for the Sims eyes and it has that big like black line over it, over their eye. It looks kind of like eyeliner. that's what EA classes as eyelashes. So I wanted to remove those, and now I have CC eyelashes. Well, I always have, but I use them with the old ones, and now I have that, so it looks better. And I also downloaded Wicked Whims, which I will not discuss any further for YouTube's reasons. But yeah, I kind of regret my choices with that one, to be honest, but it's in my game now and I'm gonna keep it, so it is what it is. But that one I definitely cannot do a review on. I could, I guess, because I have the streamer mode on my desktop to just plop in my mods folder if I'm recording something with gameplay, but I don't think I'm gonna. I just don't simply think that I want to do that. And I've noticed that I don't know if I can ever make a creative video again. And the funny thing is, I wasn't planning on it, to be honest, because they don't do well on my channel, and I also don't love creatism. I don't love it. But I don't know if I ever can now, because I have Wicked Whims now. And even without streamer mode, I have stuff in like the pants option that shows, and it's quite cringy, and it makes me wince every time I see it. I'm like, oh god, no, every time I see it. But it is what it is. So yeah. And I also decided to make a change recently. Not a big one, not at all, but I mean, I changed. When I used to paint rooms in this house. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be saying this video's over. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. All my social media is down in the description down below if you guys want to talk to me, and I recommend you do, because it's like you guys haven't heard enough of my voice yet today. Anyway, yeah, and I'm also gonna link my boyfriend and my dad's channel down below. Their channel is Scotia Spray Art, and they paint and they make cool things. So yeah, anyway, I'm out of time, so I love you guys, and goodbye!